guys, it's another day in the garage. Pretty cold today because I've not been here for 2 days, so all the heat is gone. I've got both the heaters running flat out. So today we are going to hopefully get the last of this bitumen stuff off the floor inside the car, and then any that might be left under the boot floor, all that under seal and everything, if there's any bits of that left, we'll get that off as well. But apart from that, I'm really running out of stuff to do now, and still no one's got back to me about retrieving my metal, so it's getting quite annoying if I'm honest, because well, yeah, I'm not going to have much else to do after today until I can get some metal and build my welding trolley and get some bracing in the Mini and start cutting this shit out. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today, and that's something for Dave as well. Dave Jaguar 66, I'm sure you'll be watching. Oops, leave my tripod. So yeah, the fuel tank, it's meant to have the original locking cap underneath it. That's why it's so big in there, and that's how it seals, because you put the original cap in. So they are a bit of a pain to get to fit nicely, because the Aston style cap can then push this up and it doesn't seal properly. So you've got to have all your grub screws undone on this, pop it on the neck of the tank, put your locking cap on and make sure it's well pressed on, and then tighten up your grub screws, and hopefully that won't leak. So yeah, that's all you need to know about installing those, because obviously you mentioned in your video, and I commented on that for you, saying how to stop that leaking. So you don't need to put like rubber in that to stop it leaking. That's yeah, so you just put your original cap under there, and obviously but then you can have it locking too. So yeah, let's get the overalls on. Hopefully that'll warm me up a bit more as well, and then we'll carry on. Oh, and just as I was walking out the door, the Amazon man came, brought me, there you go, you can probably read, no, it doesn't say on there still anything helpful. It says spot weld drill bit, which I'm sure will be coming in quite handy. So yeah, let's crack on there. No, that's where I always hang my overalls. They're not here. I left them at home. Took them home to wash them the other day, and they're still there, hung over a door drying. Well, they'll probably dry now, but I just forgot to bring them. Oops. Oh well, good job I'm not doing anything too filthy today. It just means I won't be as warm. Okay, so we have got the rest of the bitumen stuff off this side, both front and back. So all we've got left is that there now, and I discovered they've put the sodding stuff on the boot floor as well. Yeah, not the boot floor, well it is part of the boot floor panel, but it's yeah, the rear seat. They've put the stuff on there as well, haven't they? God's sake. Why? You just want to torture me. So yeah, let's crack on. We'll do the rest of that front floor first, then we'll move over to the rear seat. We'll carry on with that because I had a bit of a chip with it over there, and then I gave up because I just can't be bothered with this stuff anymore, to be honest with you. So yeah, well, that's bright. Yeah, we'll do this front driver's side No. So we've got the underseal out of that corner as well. It's a bit of a... Oh, Jesus. Nearly knocked the light over. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's all just stuck to the floor horribly at that side. But even that floor isn't as bad as I thought it would be, apart from right up in the corner. Overall, I'm quite impressed with the floor in this car, to be honest with you. We're halfway through. I was going to take you around there and show you. We're halfway through. 3/4 of the way through, actually, getting the bitumen stuff off the rear seat now. The GoPro died, I'm not sure at what point. And just walking around here now and seeing this side of the car, I noticed that there's some watermarks. I don't know if you can see them on the roof. And you can just about see where it's run down into the gutter. So we have had some heavy rain, so I'm wondering if we have a little bit of a leak, especially looking at the corner of that light. So yeah, I'll have to keep my eye on that and let the landlord know if that is indeed leaking. Not seeing any other evidence of a leak in here though, but yeah, it's there is that. I have been wondering why that corner of that light looks so mucky at the end there like that. So maybe that's why. We'll have to see. Anyway, let's carry on with that rear seat. It's a horrible place to get to as well, so I keep having to stopping because I'm leaning over and it's making my back ache. Alright, let's carry on. Okay, so got the rest of this off the back seat. As you can see, it's just a bit of a mess, but when it comes to needing to clean that up, I'll just use the poly disc on the grinder to clean the rest of that up. Just going to come around here and show you a nice little hole that I found. I'll roll that over actually and show you where it is on the underside. Yeah, there. So that's probably not going to be too bad to fix, I'm sure. Ooh, I can't roll it back around now. One end, there we go. So yeah, that's all the bitumen off the inside, I think. If I find any more, I think I just don't want to know. Yeah. So I think we're pretty much now at a stage where there's nothing I can do until I get some... Oh, hello. Cable tie. Yeah, I'm at a stage now where there's just nothing I can really do until I get some metal and make my welding cart and get bracing in it, and then obviously start putting proper panels in. So, yeah... I've not heard anything back from the people with vans still, so that's not helpful. I'm going to actually ring them up again tomorrow and ask if they'll cut it to a size that's actually going to fit in a normal size car. Because if so, then we might be able to go tomorrow and get it. Just have to, yeah, so give them a ring and see. But there's a potential that there might be a bit of a delay between this episode and the next one, as I say, because there's just nothing else I can do on it now. There just really isn't. There's nothing else I can cut out of it. Well, I could like slice off the front of the inner wings, but it's going to take seconds. But you know, there's nothing else I can take out without affecting the structure too much at this point. And obviously, cut all this inner wing out. I mean, it's not great now, but if I take it out now, it's just going to, you know, have the potential for it to come out of shape. So, yeah, we just have to do the best I can with that. Get some metal here as quick as possible. So, yeah, gonna have a bit of a sweep up. One hell of a mess. And then, yeah, go home and see how big the pieces we can actually fit in the car. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you in the not too distant future with yeah, maybe build my welding trolley on camera as well if you like. So it's another episode to put up, isn't it? So yeah, we'll do that. And then we can get some bracing in here. So I think for bracing, we'll get some across from the two sides over here of the doors. I'm trying to think of where's best to do bracing, to be honest. If someone has got a link to a video that's got some good bracing, or some pictures or whatever, then, you know, do comment, message me. I'll give you an email address, you can email pictures, whatever you like, just where's best to put some bracing to keep the strength in when cutting out, like, you know, the sills, the inner and outer sills, maybe the floor at this front corner, and inner wings, all that sort of stuff. So obviously I don't want my car going out of shape, so anyone that's done it before, do help me out here. But obviously, say, I know we need to get some across the door, and maybe across from here over to the same place at that side as well. We've already got the dash rail, but it is a bit dubious at that end. It's because of the rot, it's not really connected that strongly. So yeah, alright, we'll call it here now, and yeah, so bring you another update as soon as I possibly can. See you next time, guys. Just packing up, unplugged the heater over there, and the plug felt rather warm. Well, when it was hot, you could literally just waggle around the live pin. So that plug is toast, and the socket it was plugged into also toast. So this is an adapter thing I got off Amazon. Had good reviews, from the 16 amp plug to 13 amp plug, because basically in here the electrical situation isn't the best, but it works. But yeah, my power is basically those two plugs up there. That white one goes over to the thingy over there, and that other one is to an extension lead, which is over there, which I've been running heat gun and stuff off of. So yeah, and then the other one is the orange cable, which comes through, which is a 16 amp cable, and that's absolutely fine. That lives down here, which I normally run the compressor off, and then I have this this thing here to convert to another 13 amp socket, so I have an extra socket. So yeah, so 13 amps is what, 3,120 watts, I think. Heater's 2.8, and yeah, that happened. It is fused correctly at 13 amps as the heater, and yeah, that's great, wonderful. Things have always been difficult to plug into this from day one, so I'm thinking it's probably just has a dodgy connection inside this, but not very happy about that. So yeah, I'll be contacting Amazon tonight. Just thought I'd let you know. It's kind of a good job I ran out of stuff to do, actually, because I'm leaving a good 2-3 hours earlier than I normally would. Otherwise, that could have gone worse. So I'm glad I found it when I did. So it looks like I'm going to be down to one heater now for a bit until I can get this sorted out and get a new plug on that as well. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know. See you next time, guys.